Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. I'm Ken Heron, and this is Shelby Vall. Hello, Shelby.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, welcome. All right, so first of all, first and foremost, there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. A lot of stuff. And if I have a relieved look on my face, that is because Jeff Sills is alive. I can confirm that he is alive. Just 20 minutes before the show, I had to send the cops over to Jeff's house for a welfare check because he has never missed our appointment time for TNL, and we go over the news and make sure that we're going to get you the right news and everything. He missed that call. I called him and no answer. So I sent the police over to his house for a welfare check.
That was shocking.
Well, I mean, he's got some breathing issues, and he has been known to pass out. And so that's why I have Keith here. Hey, Keith. Keith's on standby in the newsroom. All right, good. Now back here. We'll talk to Keith here in a minute. And thank you very much for sitting in, Keith. But I was genuinely worried for my friend Jeff. And 7 minutes ago, I get a call from Jeff going, "Hello? I don't know what happened. I just passed out." So he's alive. The other thing is, I've got my poor dog here. All this. Apparently, there's been some cross promotion with one of my videos going on, but I was so busy with my dog that I didn't know until I saw a bunch of I'm getting a whole bunch of damn new subscribers. What is going on here? So then I come to find out that there's some pearl clutching and some panties being wadded over a video. And we'll talk a little bit about that later, but I was so busy with my pup here. And let me just show you. Henry hasn't made an appearance on the show in a while. This is Henry. He is 18, and he had 18 years old, and he had cancer. He had to have his eyeball removed just a couple of days ago because of cancer.
Poor pups.
Yeah.
I love dogs, man.
Yeah, he's the best. He's very clingy since his operation, and he whines if he's not near me, as do many women. So I'm just gonna put him down here, and he'll know that
18.
I'm nearby.
That's a long life, man, for a dog.
Yeah, he's 18. You good boy? Okay, so all of the people in my life seem to be okay at this moment.
Yeah.
Good.
Worried about Jeff. I didn't mean to hear, but that changed the mood before we went live. We were kind of hanging out a little bit, and the next thing you know,
a lot of people have noticed
everything got tense.
that Jeff sometimes coughs when he's doing the news or when he's on, and that's because he's got breathing problems, and that's why.
Okay.
That's why there was a sense of urgency. But anyway, moving on. We got a great show tonight. I've got $700 worth of stuff to give away tonight.
That's crazy.
Including.
Can I win any?
No, I'm sorry, you're ineligible. But a $50 gift certificate from Camera Butter. You use Camera Butter, don't you, Shelby? Camera Butter's awesome. Even if you don't, you do now, because I'm going to send you some Camera Butter.
How's that?
Camera Butter. And this HDMI wireless transmission system from Skylarks. I'm going to be drawn from this. You had to guess how much my toe was in my Snowpocalypse video, so I'm going to give this away tonight. And
I have so many questions for that statement.
This Aircross 2 gimbal, a $300 value.
Yeah, man.
Somebody's going to win this damn thing. Yeah.
Where's
Our lawyers say it's all got to go. All right. So, Shelby, tell us what's new with you. What's new? Tell us.
All that you see behind us, our show. That's what's new. We started last year with it, but we put our heart and soul into this thing. So that's the new thing, the new thing that's going on currently.
Okay, and your stream is on Sundays.
Sundays at 8 on my channel. It's the Drone Hanger 2.0. So we're coming up on our 50th episode.
And I was on your stream.
Yes, you were.
If you've never seen Shelby stream, it is fun. It's mayhem, and it's crazy.
Yep.
And it's a little disorganized, but he does put a lot of work into it, and it ends up being very, very fun. And I have a clip of me on there in just a moment. But first, before we go any further, it's our favorite sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about Pigeon Jerky.
Enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats.
Yes.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
Enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meat. Yeah, pigeon jerky. All right. A fun
We
snack
have the
since.
chicken now, bro. We
What's-
got the chicken up in here.
What's that?
We got the chicken on our show.
Oh, you have a
So-
mascot
We
too?
have a chicken. We have the disco chicken. That's us. Instead of, and yes, you were the catalyst to that thought, Alan Applewhite, who's one of the big brains behind the show. He loves you. He watched you forever. But
Oh, cool.
so he knows the whole pigeon jerky, and so we were doing some rehearsals and some edits and production, and he's like, chicken. And we were looking for something else, and then that popped up. I'm like, oh, well, let's do it, Ken. We'll have the disco chicken.
Well, I'm
So,
glad
yeah,
I could inspire you.
Yeah.
So if you're here to see things go wrong, it probably will. But so far, I haven't gotten any messages from anybody saying the audio isn't working. So
Hey, I am
That's
totally
good.
used to it. If you ever watch our show,
oh yes, well I have a sample
shit's
of
always
your
going
show.
south.
I have a sample of your show to share.
Mhm.
This was me on the show, and you had a running joke. I don't know if it was planned, but it turned out to be hilarious. I didn't even get it at first, and I get jokes.
Mhm.
But it seemed like whenever I started talking and trying to make a point, it was time to make a video.
It was so.
Yeah.
I can't. Don't look behind the curtain. I don't want
Right.
to spoil all that. But
No, no.
yes, there's some of it. Some of it's
Right.
planned,
Uh-huh.
and we only have 3 minutes between each video. Like we've broken it down, like how many videos we can watch,
Right.
how much time between. So we set it on an autopilot basically, so that it will automatically do it. And then sometimes I will bait you, the guest, into starting a nice conversation.
Right.
And then as you're getting into it,
Yeah.
I know the timer's coming.
Right.
And then I know Reedy is going to go ahead and lay the hammer on you, telling you to shut up. 'Cause
Right.
You gotta go back.
Right. Because you have to
Video.
make times. Oh, so here is me falling victim to that. Enjoy.
Put your hands on your TC. I'm feeling it. We can heal your carbon fiber.
You go fire up that DJI body. You're gonna
Amen,
have
Jesus. Amen, Jesus.
Are we
Go
doing
ahead.
a topic?
Yeah. Go ahead. Talk about it
Yeah,
whenever you
sure.
want. We're in a bar.
Do you know what I did today?
But you're going to
Hey,
get
Reedy.
Attention, everybody. Hold on that thought, Ken. It's time to go to the back room
told
for
you.
a safety meeting. Let's watch a new video.
We told you.
Trust me, if you have any missing
We told you.
send it this email.
I've not broken an arm since I've flown that frame.
Attention, everybody. The green light has been illuminated, and it's time to go to the back room for a safety meeting and not talk and watch a new video and probably talk some more.
What's going on with it?
You're gonna-
Worst interview ever. Well, it's by DroneTag. It's called the BS, which stands for Basic Solution. It weighs one.
Attention, everybody. The green light has been illuminated. Sorry. I genuinely apologize this time. It's time to go to the back room for a safety meeting and watch a new video.
What? So that was a running joke. That was very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's been going for a while, but sometimes it's just organic. Like that's kind of the there's a lot of like I call it like an onion. There's lots of layers to this show that you're seeing, and if you haven't seen it, you have to come and watch us do this show.
Yes.
We love doing the live stream. It's absolutely a blast. It's us, the crew, that we picked up this show. We used to do the show called The Drone Hangar, the original one years ago.
Right.
That whole cast is broken, but the original guy that started with me is Marty Miller. He's a huge fan of yours, Ken, and that's where we have the Drone Hangar, literally like my shop where I do all my stuff for my wings and everything else. And this show is all here. So that original cast member who's actually started the Drone Hangar at the beginning is still letting us use this.
Great. You know, when I
There's
was on it,
there's so many people that go involved in this show.
I
It's
did
crazy.
feel, because I'm probably a few years older than most of you. I did feel like a chaperone. I did feel like
Nah,
I
you ain't
needed
that
to.
much older than me, bro. Not much by far.
Oh, okay. All right. So I've got some more wonderful stuff from Shelby, including a bunch of wing stuff, and it's
Oh, I
just
appreciate that,
it's
man.
just fantastic. And
May I interrupt you real quick?
sure, yes,
I've got to say hi to some of the people in the chat. That
Please.
are here, especially fellow crew members. Representative Wallbanger, I see you in the chat, and then I see we love Jason Doomrider. He's in the chat. So it's good to see some people that we know. Carbon Cage is in there, 8-Bit's in there. So it's good to see some of the people that come to our show here in your chat. And I saw Fly High. I saw you, Shaddix.
All right. Now, before we get into the news, Keith, you still there on standby?
I am here.
Okay, excellent. He's standing by, and we've got some good news for you while Jeff Sills recuperates from his moment. So there, I did notice that there was a lot of cross promotion going on in the YouTube sphere about my last video, and I have to sincerely apologize to everyone, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. It's on me. I was not clear that it was sarcasm in the beginning. I'll play the beginning, and I totally understand why this happened. Here's the first 10 seconds of the video. I want to find out, do people like drones? And rather than going up to them and asking them if they like drones, I thought would just fly up in their face with a drone and see how they react.
That's a good way to get in.
It's a good plan. Solid. Yeah. So that was supposed to draw you in and watch the video. It wasn't meant to stir everybody up. But the problem is
not what when I saw it like that, just like that.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, I didn't read into anything.
Well, I mean,
I just wanted to see the video.
People that know me, they know what my intent was with the video. But there's a lot of people that miss the point. The point being sarcasm. And so I promise to you in the future to be more clear about that. Because I don't, we have to stick together on these kind of things. And I appreciate it.
We're a small community.
We are. We can't have any infighting. Right? No infighting.
Insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, go on. You want to say more? I know.
Oh, I know. But I'm going to keep to myself. Like, I got the show here. I got crew, and we love what we got. So
yeah, but there was
I've got my opinions, but everybody has two things: an asshole and an opinion. So I'll keep it to myself.
We'll open up everything in Discord. I'll do a Discord after the show. Moderators, you can put my Discord link up there. That'd be great. But I will say, there's no reason to get all bent out of shape over something, especially if I've got like 1,100 videos on my channel. I think you know me by now. My intent wasn't to be, attacking people at the Avada.
This man and his
DJI Avada
just attacked me and my chihuahua.
So. That said,
I have to laugh about that one. That was a fucking great one.
That said, I do want to promote something. As you know, this is not my real job. I just do YouTube for fun. My real job is my radio show, and I will be
here getting paid.
flying the deadly, scary Avada at the West Kentucky Boat and Outdoor Show in Murray. I'll be there this Saturday. And they have invited me to come in and fly all over the place. And that includes people. I will reassure everybody that if you're terrified or scared by the Avada,
this man and his
DJI Avada
just attacked me and my chihuahua.
If you feel attacked, there will be volunteers walking around offering hugs. There'll be
Chihuahuas.
There will be Chihuahuas. There'll be couches you can lay down on if you get the vapors. If you feel scared, there's options for you. So again, I'll be at the boat show. That'll be this weekend, and I hope if you're nearby, you can come out and see me. Maybe you can be one of my spotters. And with that said, let's get into the news.
Stop the music.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are we getting into? Blow my whistle here.
And now we go into the drone newsosphere with not Jeff Sills, who is in fact alive, but our buddy Keith. Oh, Keith, thanks for stepping in. What's going on?
Yes. Short notice. Short notice.
You're the best, man.
Don't suck.
Don't screw it up. Everybody's watching.
Oh, no.
All eyes are on you, man.
This is going to assure me I get a Ron Burgundy suit in the mail. I am sure of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So we want to talk about the big old firmware update that DJI is doing.
Yes. The new DJI firmware can now tell the FAA if you're flying your mini drone over the weight limit. And this is due to the larger intelligent flight battery that's available for the DJI minis and so forth.
Yeah.
It's an interesting little update.
Yes, it will know if you're using the large capacity battery or the small capacity battery. I did double check all this with our buddy across the way, Geeks Vana, and he did say that, yeah, this is actually DJI trying to be nice, but it just kind of feels sneaky, doesn't it? Because if you're Part 107 people, if they're forcing, it won't turn on RID unless you're using the large capacity battery, but then that puts it over the weight, right? So you right. So hobbyists, if you just want to fly, you can use the lighter battery. But if you're, I don't know, does it feel sneaky to you guys? Let me know in the chat if it feels sneaky to you. It just feels like
it just
bit underhanded.
Your thoughts, Shelby?
It just sounds. It's like a bunch of crap. I mean,
yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I fly wings. I'm not worried about much.
No.
I don't.
No.
I don't know.
You're a rebel.
A little more of a rebel. So.
Right. So that update,
that
I don't know if it's a mandatory update. I don't know how long you're going to be able to, if it'll even let you take off if you don't do the update. But it doesn't like it when you don't do the updates. So.
Right.
Well, talking about a bot. Which one is this?
The Mini 3 and Mini 4. Yeah.
Mini 3 and Mini 4. Okay.
Yeah, the ones that have the additional time battery, the larger battery that puts it over the 250 limit. So.
Right. So I'm going to, as long as I can, I'm going to let everybody else be a beta tester for a minute.
That's the way to go. That's
right.
the way I do it with new tech. I'm like,
let everybody else
be a guinea pig a little bit. We'll find out. I'll read all the reviews, see who does what, comes back with what.
That's right.
I still regret updating my Avata and being stuck with having that phone dangling off my goggles.
Yeah, but now you got the 10-bit. The 10-bit. All right. What's next there, Keith?
Next up, we have a video of Ukraine's new ironclad drone vehicle, and we got to see what it can do to an outpost.
Oh. Wait, what is this?
This is Ukraine's new ironclad. It's a drone-based vehicle. It's a launching platform and so forth.
Boy, that's going to piss off some Russians. Well, you know Jeff Sills, are you? But I still love you. No more details. He's like, that's a bomb.
Yeah,
that's all I got. Back to you in the studio. And now sports and weather.
The button.
Yeah, all right. That's fine.
All right. Well, next up, we have the Tekken 8 drone show over the Tower Bridge in London. And if you have not seen this, this was an amazing.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, this is incredible.
These drone light shows.
This is in real speed, real time?
Yes.
That's fast.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, this was an amazing display.
Usually cluster drone shows like that, they don't move that quickly. But that was an ad for a video game.
Yeah, Ken would have no idea what Tekken is, but
Tekken, the fighting game.
Yeah, somebody cool like Shelby,
like,
sure. Myself. Yeah, we know.
Exactly.
Yeah, is that Tekken 2 or 3?
Cool table.
All right, let's watch that again. Let's watch that again. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's a little technical. There you go. That is fast for drones.
That is. I've never seen it move that quick. I think these are so cool. These
wow.
These light shows are amazing.
Oh, yeah, Tekken 8.
Tekken 8.
Oh, damn.
Hell
yeah,
no.
I'm still on 2.
Yeah, it's a first-person fighter. Along the line of Mortal Kombat stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
I've enjoyed.
How many drones did they have in that? Did they say?
This one was around a 600 drone show. They had 600 drones up in the air for this one.
That's pretty good.
And yeah, the smoothness and the way they had it programmed out, it was just really fascinating.
Huh.
It's cool. I've been trying to stay with the drone light show kind of stuff because Marty Miller here, he loves that stuff, and so he'll come out here and show a video from time to time. So it's cool to see the evolution. Like it has come quite really far away.
I haven't seen one in person yet, but I hope to. What's next, Keith?
Next up, we have a first of its kind drone flying tournament in Springfield. And no, not the Springfield where the Simpsons
from
live.
Vermont, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts participated in the tournament hosted by the Robotics Education and Competition Foundation. Formats consisted of team and individual events with participants showing off their skills while also learning the importance of this kind of technology going forward.
Drones are a growing part of our world. One of our missions with the organization is to teach safe piloting skills. And so they're not just running out to Walmart and buying a drone and then causing it to crash into something or have an accident.
The competition also gave students the opportunity to qualify for other regional and national tournaments.
Oh, that's very cool. I love it when they.
I dig that. I like that, like stuff like that with drones. It's really cool.
Drones and kids, yeah, bring the kids
get
into
kids
it.
involved into that. It branches out to so much stuff.
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, no, I the STEM programs and that are probably something we need to support more than anything else. Get the younger generations knowing what they need to do in the future. So
absolutely,
yeah, we've done a STEM project out here from time to time. One of the local colleges, and it's really cool.
Yeah, I think
Good
the next
kids that really catch it.
The next generation, there's going to be a lot more opportunity with drones for careers in the next generation, and it won't be like us. It won't be like, wow, these things are cool. I never saw them before. It'll be like, oh yeah, drones.
Yeah.
You know, microwave, toaster, drones, innocuous. Yeah.
Yep.
What's next,
Totally
Keith?
agree.
next up, the Fat Boy Slim concert had an drone incursion.
Oh.
And this was in the UK, and the gentleman was arrested, tried, and fined, and yeah, quite something.
Okay, so he was flying out over the. Oh, see, okay.
Oh.
You know what probably happened is there's a lot of signals going on at a concert.
Oh,
there's a lot of RF.
There's so many people with phones right there.
Oh,
the RF
yes.
is absolutely.
And everybody, everybody's
Just
streaming.
the concert crew radios alone.
Wow.
Yeah, agreed.
The cordless mics, everything, police radios. So what's going to happen to this guy? Keith, that's you. You're the newsman.
Oh, I'd love to tell you, but the page
he just
down, and I'm trying to.
He lost it.
He's just watching the show.
Oh.
That's fine. You can go back.
Ken.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Keith, man. Last minute. He had 30
budget. This is what you get.
He had 30 minutes to prepare. I love you, Keith.
Yeah,
I love you, buddy.
Oh, not even close.
Keith, do you have any more information on the Fat Boy Slim outcome or no?
No, Geeks Vana actually covered this earlier this week. He was located. He was arrested and fined. And you know, he didn't get any jail time. He got probation, but he got a pretty hefty fine.
Okay, good.
And
yeah.
Next up, we have a farmer protest.
Oh yes. So what's going on with these?
Catch French farmers.
Do that.
Wow, that's a lot of tractors
all over the place.
Why are they protesting? Newsman.
Because the government wants them to sell their farms.
Right. All right. We'll just make news up.
And they're saying
we'll just make it up.
That's what they're saying.
What you want me to do? Your
I'm
page
guessing.
will not load for
It didn't say. It didn't say why they're protesting. Okay, that's fine.
I'm helping you out. That's what they're doing.
I'm gonna guess.
That's why they're protesting. Some of them they did it in Denmark, I think, as well, and the Netherlands. And those dudes and gals up there with their tractors drove it up to like the city hall or whatever, and dumped manure, just dumped it on the steps.
I
like,
believe
here you go, and slid it all out.
I believe we're making stuff up at this point.
Roads.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's the red tractors versus the green tractors unions. That's what it is. All right. Well, anyway, that was some cool drone footage. Now back to you in the.
I'm still trying to work this out. It's your stupid firewall Jeff has on this.
Oh.
Move on to the farmer's ag drone. It's a video.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is a cool news story.
Vendor at this year's Ag Expo is showing off their drone and how it can help farmers. Gooseneck Implement and Best Way Ag are presenting a very large drone they say could benefit the agriculture industry. Colby Knutson, a drone distributor, says it can help with surveying, spraying, and spreading, covering around 40 acres an hour. Knutson says it complements tools that farmers are already using.
It doesn't really replace anything today, I don't see, but it complements everything. You know, it complements that airplane if they're hiring that. It complements their ground rig. You know, down the road, will it start replacing stuff? Possibly, but today I think it just complements everything.
Okay. Tell us more, Keith. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I got the page back up. I'm kidding.
All right.
Moving on. Okay.
Yeah, moving on. What's next?
Next up, we have some amazing footage caught off the southern coast of California. It's showing the birth of a baby white shark. And this is so important for science.
And that not-so-little guy is reportedly the very first newborn great white ever caught on camera. A wildlife filmmaker and a doctoral student took that video. They believe shows a white layer shedding from the tail. They think that could be the embryonic layer, suggesting it is in fact a newborn. That has yet to be determined since it's difficult to tell exactly where and if the birth actually occurred. They think it did. It's a rare sighting. It's making waves in the scientific community and beyond because great whites give birth where they aren't being watched, deep in the sea where there isn't a risk of predators or humans able to get that shot. This is, again, the first video, these observations published.
Wow, that is neat. That is very cool.
It's
very impressive.
Shot by wildlife filmmaker Carlos Guana and Philip Stearns. And what they've caught here is something truly amazing. Nobody's ever seen this before.
And it was only able to be able to get caught with a drone. Now I know everybody in the chat's probably screaming in their own heads, play Baby Shark, the song. So I'll play as much as I think I can play before I get a copyright strike.
1 second.
That's about it. That's about all. Look, you want it again? That's probably all I can give you before YouTube loses its mind. All right, go ahead.
Next up, we actually have a rather sad story. We're all going to be in mourning for a little bit because the Mars helicopter Ingenuity has now ceased to operate. It broke a prop. It's no longer going to fly. They do still get a signal from it, and they may use it as a land-based monitor. But other than that, she's grounded for the rest of her time on Mars.
Now, I know what you're saying, FPV guys. You're like, bend it and send it. But
tape and glue, let's go.
You know, if the tips of my props on my quad look like that, then sure, yeah, I'd fly it again. But I think this is so finely balanced, and the atmosphere is so thin up there. It's got to spin so fast, and these counter-rotating props that, yeah, it's just done.
I think it's just very impressive that they even did it.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
You know, I mean, just what goes involved with flying, you know, multi-rotor or fixed wing or whatever. And to do it from thousands and thousands of miles away and get it to go from point A to point B in an atmosphere that you're not physically there and you don't, you know what I mean? It's just so much.
It's great that
it's
we're in an era of drones, and some nerd at NASA said, "Hey, why don't we put a drone on Mars?" Yeah.
Yeah. Well beyond the beyond visual line of sight there with that one, and it made 72 flights.
But you know what I'm going to do for them? I'm going to have GemFan Mike send him some new GemFan props delivered to
6042s.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I like. Clear.
Good recommendation.
Those are my
All right.
prop of choice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next up, we have the new Dragonfire laser weapon, which shoots drones out of the sky, and that's been put out by the UK, and they're using lasers.
System.
Everyone.
Dragonfire, classified in its range but designed as a line-of-sight weapon, can engage any visible target, showcasing its potential as a revolutionary tool in the battle space. The precision achieved by Dragonfire is exemplified by its ability to hit a 1-pound coin from a kilometer away. The cost-effectiveness of Dragonfire is highlighted by the fact that firing it for 10 seconds equates to the cost of using a regular heater for just an hour. The operational cost of the laser is typically less than 10 pounds, $12 per shot. Led by the Defense Science and Technology Laboratory, DSTL, in collaboration with industry partners MBDA, Leonardo, and Kinetic, Dragonfire's successful trial opens the possibility of integrating this technology into the future air defense capabilities of both the Army and Royal Navy. DSTL's chief executive highlighted the agency's expertise in realizing the potential opportunities and understanding the threats posed by directed energy weapons.
Why? Every single time they shoot down a drone, it's got to be a Phantom 4. Why? Why is the Phantom 4? Why is the Phantom 4 the target of every anti-drone systems? Hey, we got lasers. Let's get a drone. What kind of drone? I don't know. Do you want a new drone? It's readily available from the Walmart. No, let's get a kind of hard to find drone. This is big old Phantom 4. Let's shoot that down. Oh, I just feel bad for the Phantom.
Although this is being used as an anti-drone platform, it can actually also be an anti-missile platform as well.
Well, of course, yeah. Anything that you want to heat up and ruin, just point that thing at. Yeah.
So, but the cost per shot is so much, more you know, portable, hook that up to a solar panel. I mean,
Right.
and then it's free.
Rather than,
you know how it goes.
you know, like $200,000 Hellfire missile, then just shoot lasers at something.
Yes, lasers.
All right, I have one more story.
One more story.
And this is just some cool video. Someone sent this to me. By the way, if you want to send any stories, anything interesting, you can send it to kenheronupload@gmail.com. And that's what this was sent to. This is a big drone removing ice from a power line. Look how he's doing it.
Oh, check that out.
He's got a.
Oh, wow.
He's dragging a thing and just battering the hell out of it.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, that's daring.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think the way they
Impressive that
used
he
to do it was they'd have a guy in a helicopter or just have some kids throw stuff at it. I don't know.
You know
Those
that's
sticks.
a company paid for aircraft there.
Well, what a great idea. What a great idea.
But yeah.
I never would have thought that in a million years that'd be a drone application.
That's almost as good as the guy using them to move the deers out of the backwoods to the nearest road, really. I mean, that's ingenious.
Shelby, have you ever seen the drones that shoot flames and get bags off of the power lines? They have a flame-throwing drone about that size, but with a flame, you know, and there's bags and stuff that drift and collect. Rather than send somebody up there, they just and burn it off.
Burn it off.
It's really cool.
That's crazy. No, I did not know they did that.
So
I've seen drones like spray, you know, for siding and or whatever, cleaning windows and whatnot. You can do that. I've seen those applications, but
So
not what I
Keith,
just saw
thank you very
there.
much for stepping in for Jeff. I was seriously worried about Jeff. I'm glad he was able to call me before the
very
show.
worried about Jeff.
For those who don't know, Jeff, he's such a good guy. He's got I don't think he would mind me telling you guys this. He's got some things that he needs in his house, like he doesn't have a hot water heater. You know, all of his money and energy goes towards his, like, I think he's got 17 kids now, you know, so he's spread thin. He gets nothing nice. The computer I used to use here for editing, I sent it to him because I love the guy so much. So that helped him out. And I want to help him out again. And I'm going to do that by donating every single penny from the super chat to Jeff tonight. And maybe we can get him a hot water heater. Because what he was using was going to kill his whole family. He was using some heater thing in the water. So, yeah, let's see if we can't get him a hot water heater.
Heaters are what, like $400?
Yeah, we can do it. I mean, already we've got. Let me check out. Let me see if we can get a train going for Jeff here. All right.
Uh-oh.
Super chat train. Let me just mention the people that have donated already, and thank you, the Robs. The Robs always come through. €6 from Rob Muller in the Netherlands. Thank you so much. Have a good TNL, buddy, in Haarlem of all places. Drone Rob, $20. Hey, it's Thursday. New member Ryan Carter. Thank you for becoming a member. You can watch that perfect little membership content bit that we recorded just before this in 2 minutes.
Masterpiece.
Yes. Thank you very much. Leonard Oglesby.
Good member content.
Let's get you ready to rumble, he says. And $2 from Ken Torbeck. The UK guy should have just said it was sarcasm. Well, yeah. I think he's referring to the panties in a wad video. $10 from Vegas Aerial Services. Thank you very much. Vote for Ken Heron. Thank you very much for that. Look, Mama Drone has been a member for 28 months. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Okay, here we go. Super chat's coming in for Jeff Sills right now. Should we give any to Keith? Nah.
Oh.
We're trying to get. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we'll say yes.
Keith, I love you too, buddy. Listen, look how the drone community is rallying. Look at this. We've got. We're going to get that hot water heater for poor Jeff.
Yeah.
But look at what Fly Tribe whipped out. Holy smokes.
I'm getting to it. I don't want to skip anybody. Quick.
What, Dave Shaddix throws?
Quick Cow 21 is $9. Thank you very much. Scott Jackson, $10. Well, in the immortal words of a wise man, I'll fly up your ass if the money's right. Thank you very much. Fly Tribe Magazine, $100 for the water. Wow, that is so great. Wow. And believe it or not, I just happen to have a Fly Tribe right here. This is Fly Tribe Magazine. You got yours?
Yeah, I got a shirt. I just got my shirt. Came in.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, they're doing it right.
Looks like he has the new one.
Yeah. They're doing it right, man. This thing This can't. You could keep this by the bed and kill somebody with it. And yes, I happen to have a page marked here. It's your pal Ken in here. Wait, where am I? There I am. Wait, there I am. I was in the magazine, so I kept it. But thank you very much, Fly Tribe. $100 for the water. Oh my goodness. Colezilla, $20. Thank you very much. Tay, the electrical hot out of the water, Jeff. Yes. Mark Weir, $20. Thank you very much. And thanks for being a member, Mark Weir. $10. Alan Applewhite, Creeper FPV.
Yeah,
you know that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Thank you for stopping in the stream. And Main Light Drone, $20. So Jeff can be in hot water again. Yes, let's get Jeff in hot water. Jenna C from Tennessee. She's not from Tennessee. She's from New York. But thank you very much, Jenna, for that awesome man. Love you, Ken. But this is for Jeff. Absolutely. All for Jeff. And Paul, let me see if I can read. I can't pronounce it. Bioden, $1.99. Thank you very much. And $10 from N5HQ Vegas Aerial Services. They're always very generous. Thank you very much for being very generous, everybody, all the time. $10 from N5HQ Vegas Aerial Services. $2 better than listening to. Well, we're gonna be everything. High road tonight. We're gonna be nice. Everything's nice.
I can't even read the chat, so I'm not seeing it, which is fine.
It's hard to read with my old eyes. I can't.
Oh, well, you'll
I can't,
have to go back and read it later.
I can't read any.
Is it?
I can't read any vitriol.
Are there
I can't,
gems?
there's no vitriol.
Should I
can't.
do a reaction video?
Yeah.
No.
Everybody loves everybody.
The reaction to the reaction.
Okay.
Of the reaction.
I'm gonna have to. All right. Muting them. Droner Boner. Jeff Fun. Bird is the word. Are you guys done? Okay. Get steamy, Jeff. Yeah, we need Jeff to be clean. You know what I mean? We
need a steamy Jeff picture.
What he's been doing is, and I promised I wouldn't. I promised I wouldn't tell anybody, but he's been taking his family down to the car wash and just hosing them off. We got to get him a hot water. All right. Alan Applewhite is back again with $50.
Alan.
Whoa!
If you do that right with
wow!
the wax,
Wow!
Fantastic.
Going to the Drone Hangar 2.0. You can see him on Sundays. He sits down there at the end of the bar, of our bar at least.
You know what? Just when you thought the drone community was like all angry and here we are getting together for one of our own. Thank you so much. And this is from my wife, he said. Matt Bugby, Aerial Views, $10. I'm in. 17 kids, that's a lot of water. Well, he washes 4 of them and then he replaces the water. 4 of them have to use the same water. I mean, that's just economics.
That's gross.
Wasn't that what the swimming pool was for?
Right. Dan J. Orff, $20 for Jeff, water heater, hot to follow. Northern Tier FPV, $10 for hot bird bath for Jeff. Yes. Why I Fly, $10. Thank you. Golly, this is so great. This is unbelievable. Robert Rittenhouse, always a great supporter of the show. We love you, Jeff. Old Fart Flyer, $20. And
I like that name.
Old Fart Flyer. Circle A for Landing is a new member. So we have 2 new members tonight. By the way, if you want to share the love, you can gift memberships as well. And you can keep those coming in. It looks like we may have enough for a hot water heater already, but we've got Ken Throwback in. $10. Let's get Jeff in some hot water now. Fan-freaking-tastic. My goodness.
Well, now, Brian had the right idea. You need to call and arrange the installation and everything and just pop it on him.
Well, you know what? I hope he's watching right now. Maybe we can
pick the time frame.
Maybe we can call him. Do you want to call him?
Yeah, let's check.
Let's call him because I don't.
It just passed out an hour ago.
I don't know if you guys were adding up what we just got, but it's $614.
Oh wow, that's
$614
for.
Awesome. Wow, you can even get the tankless model.
No, we're getting the solid gold hot water heater. All right, let me see. I'm going to call him so you guys can hear if he's watching. Let's see. Shelby, tell us a joke. I know you got a joke.
Oh shit! Marty told me I had to have a joke.
Oh damn it! No jokes.
My jokes are dirty, so no.
We gotta hear it all the more.
No.
If you've ever been around this show,
all right, we're gonna call Jeff
over here in this show.
There was Ken's bad joke of the day from the radio show about a dog who walked into a bar.
Okay, all right, Keith. Let's call Jeff.
Hello.
I definitely don't.
Jeff, are you doing all right? You're live on the air.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
been?
No,
Have you been watching?
I watched for a little bit. Yes.
Okay.
I stepped away.
Okay. Well, just now I want to let you know, live in front of everybody, that the drone community came together just now and bought you a hot water heater.
You're kidding me.
No.
Yeah, it's for real.
Watched it happen live.
You watch back later, you can see all the people that contributed to your new hot water heater for you and your children.
Keith says maybe a tankless one.
What's that, Jeff?
I have no words. I don't know what to say.
Well, you are appreciated and loved, sir.
Well, don't worry. Your
Thank you.
newscast tonight didn't have a whole lot of words either.
No. Keith did a great job. All right, Jeff, we'll hang up and you get some rest, okay, bud?
All right. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Wow. That's just fantastic.
super
Thank
cool.
you guys so much. This is why I love being part of this community. Golly.
That happens. I don't know how the chat is or how many people have been around, how long they've been around. I've been around a long time in the drone world. And that is the common theme that happens over and over and over and over again. Because we are a small community. We're not as big as we might think we are. And you've got 200,000 people. Other people got 70. Some people got 100 and some. Blah, blah, blah. But when you compare that just to the populace of the nation, like the grand total, it's like 1/10 of 1%.
Well, I mean, even if you have
keep that in perspective.
a lot of subscribers, they're just viewers. They're not necessarily drone owners or whatever.
Scale that down
but
too.
you know, we all know, and
it's a tight community. And what I'm getting at is that they always come back and rally together when one is in need. That has been
when
the
somebody's in
common
trouble
theme for 14 years now.
Yep. I benefited from
love
that
seeing it.
as well a few years ago when I was in my accident. Everybody rallied behind me, and I appreciate it. I don't want to forget a couple of super chats that just came in. $7.99 from Carbon Cage, all the way in Australia.
Nice.
All I have in my account. There you go. Well, thank you very much for being generous. And David Morgan with $10, and I won't forget any of the if any more come in. I absolutely won't forget them. Keith, thank you so much for stepping in.
Oh, hey, no problem. If you only want half the news again, let me know.
You bet.
Thanks for
Hey, you've been over here on my show. Come on over.
Now
We'll
get
get
out.
down together.
All right,
guys.
only half
Get a
of
whole
it.
segment together. It'd be awesome.
All right. See you, bud.
All
right. Now, here's the point where my co-host, that would be you, tells us a joke or some words of wisdom, maybe. Some words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah, what do you got, bud?
On the spot. I was not ready for all this.
Oh, that's all right. That's what I do. I'm like, are you ready?
I'm having
Do it now.
Damage.
Emotional.
I'm having emotional damage.
Yeah. All right.
Tip: don't fry bacon naked.
Right.
That's probably the best tip I can give you.
That is a great tip. Thank you, sir. All right. So I've got some prizes to give away, and let's do that.
That's crazy.
Right now. All right.
Let's do it.
Now we're not doing pick me. All right. I forgot to mention.
That's right. I can't play. You already told me. I can't.
In all the mayhem, I
Well,
forgot
then
to
you're ready
mention
to hear.
that the news is brought to you by Camera Butter. CameraButter.com. Go there. They've got 3D prints. You know, Paul Wagorn, he is in Canada. He's doing this all himself. He's coming up with new designs and new things for you. CameraButter.com. Everybody get that up, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a $50 gift certificate to that site, and the first person to cut and paste and use it will win.
I didn't catch. What do you have to do? I was typing shit to the crew. Like, you're giving away stuff. I told them, hey, come over here. He's giving away free shit. Let's go.
Right, free shit.
What were the rules?
I'm going to copy and paste a $50 gift certificate number into the chat. First person to grab it and use it will win.
Oh shit.
So I'm getting everybody ready by saying go to camerabutter.com right now. All right, maybe shop right now and pick out what you want. And then you can plug this down and get something, all right? I'm copying. I'm pasting. $50 coming up for grabs in a 3. Nobody's texting. Nobody's doing it. And there you go. Fantastic. It's out there. There you go. Copy and paste. First person to use it will win $50 from camera butter.
Oh, it's like, oh, I see what you did.
Yes.
That's impressive. Most impressive.
Oh, thank you. Yes. And so are Camera Butter's products. I use them all the time.
I have not tried them.
Got the shirt. Well, you know, everybody uses ND filters, right?
Yep.
And if you have a problem with your ND filters coming from China or something, just know that these are made in America Light, aka Canada.
Okay.
I apologize, Canada. I didn't mean it. Oh, we're getting everybody stirred up again. Ah, Ken hates Canada. Ah,
Ken likes to hit the hornet's nest.
knuckle tap Canada. Rah, 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 rah. All right. I've got some wonderful videos from viewers, and thank you very much for sending them in. Awesome. If you want to send some in for next time, kenheronupload@gmail.com. There's also a link. I'm doing a new way to send me videos. Of course, you can do it that way. I'm accepting videos for crashes number 12. That'll be the next video that I post. Will be drone crashes number 12. And there is a link that has a little bit of a form to fill out so that, you know, I know more about the video you're sending. So, but you can send it either way for now. But right now, I want to share something from Fly High FPV. He sent this to me today. And
David.
This is,
We love David.
Dave. And this is from when we were flying the Bando at Caraway in Birmingham, the prop drop. And this is video from his part of that. Did you see us do this, Shelby? Of course, you watch every one of my videos. You
watched
every one of my
I
videos.
watched this one. No.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I saw when you guys were on the roof.
These are propellers that were saved up over the year.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So what? I usually just leave my props where I am. You know,
look how they're just spinning all the way down. It's pretty cool.
It's like a screensaver. What do you do with really with your used props? You probably don't have as many with a wing as we do.
No, I don't. And no, I'm not trying to shill Jim Fan, but the product that I use and I like, and they are working with me, is Jim Fan, and I run their 6042 clear props, and so they're just durable. Is my point. They last and last on the wing, and I thrash the crap out of it. But,
everybody loves Jim.
They don't break nearly as much as you guys. You guys, quad guys, are breaking them all the time.
Yeah.
Like MSR, he's got a trunk full, literally 2 boxes, huge moving boxes, just full of props. Not broken props, like props he's gonna break. Like it's insane.
So let's see, a few more super chats for Jeff have come in. I got David Morgan, $10. High Tech Redneck, $20. All right, we're buying a hot water. If you just joined us, we're getting Jeff a hot water heater because the way he's been heating water up, super dangerous. And
it's crazy. You guys have donated so much money. That's insane. I love it. I shouldn't say it's just a reminder of what communities like. The roots are still there. The roots of FPV and /drones are still alive.
Absolutely. It's all about togetherness and love and community. But Jeff, you know, you see people on YouTube and you wonder about them. You know, you kind of get an idea. It's like you can see from my 70s porno paneling back here, I'm not a rich guy, right? So, you know, we all have our things.
And you like 70s porno.
I love it. Oof, love that. The shag carpet, and I'm not just talking about a rug.
Yeah, right.
But Jeff really does. He has helped me over the years and done the news and helped you, and he's just so into the community, and it's such a great thing that you guys just did. And he really, really does need it. He may not have expressed it on the phone, but I know there's probably a little tear coming down.
And the hot water heater definitely is going to change one's life.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially if you have kids. Like, come on.
Yeah, who wants to hang out a bunch of dirty kids, right?
Yeah.
So
literally take them to the car wash and hose them down.
My morning show partner from the radio, Jason Crockett, I do a radio show on WJLI Rock 98.3 in Paducah. He just donated $20. Thank you very much, Jason. And drone me up with another $5. Since you didn't mention my first one. My God, really? Drone me up? Where's the other drone me up? Well, thank you for both of them, drone me up. I'm so sorry, drone me up. Here's a personal message from Shelby to you to thank you for both of your super chats. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Oh, that was heartfelt. That was heartfelt. I thought it was going to be a whole thing, but that's good.
I wasn't ready because I was trying to read the chats here, and then I got lost because you threw me on the spot.
Hey,
so you want to try that again?
Shelby,
I'll field that one more time.
You don't have to be on. You continue watching the show. You don't have to be on it. car guy for
Fair
life.
enough, right? Fair enough. I'm a horrible guest.
No.
I'm too used to hosting.
I tease because I love.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm used to being a lot more unfiltered, so I'm trying to be filtered.
I know. You got to watch this guy's stream. It's
hard.
It's not
you've been on the show.
It's not like this. Okay.
Nope.
It's different.
We got music playing all the time. It's just pure chaos. It's
So,
great, wonderful. You can watch the show like 3 times and you'll catch different conversations going that you missed the first 2 times you watched it, and it's that funny because all the guys on the crew are hilarious. Like literally, all bring a certain part of the chemistry that makes the show. It's just
if
fun
you
as shit.
like listening to 11 conversations going on simultaneously, boom, Sunday nights. Okay.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Eastern.
So now I pulled some video from your channel. Cool. And you've got great music in your videos, but I had to change it. I apologize because, YouTube. So I did use music from Epidemic Sound. There are free trial links in the description right now for 30 days. I know.
Violated here.
I know. I hate that you feel violated.
Sprung it on me.
I hate that. But it doesn't take away from the spectacular visuals. All right. So this is the crew chase. That's what this one is called.
I don't remember which one it is, but yeah, let's roll it.
Yeah.
With not the video I added to make that much better, or the song I should say.
Well, I mean, we don't have to share it.
No.
Oh, okay. We can. Okay. All right.
Enjoy.
The way you're flying now. This is a quad following you, obviously.
No. So it's a flip of the script, if you will.
Oh.
Normally I'm flying the wing. Now I'm flying a quad chasing these guys.
Oh, you are?
Yep. So I'm the quad guy. I'm the one chasing right now.
Oh, who's flying the wing?
I think Ed Ricker's flying the wing. Dan Clouds is flying the green one up front, and then I believe that's Reedy in the blue. Might have it wrong.
Okay. So
Reedy
you guys fly here all the time. This is your favorite location, it seems.
Yeah, we actually have permission for this location. So we have with the authorities, the police there, county police, all that crap.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you.
This is where we do our STEM project. We used to do actually. When we did some STEM C work, and that's how that connection started. And because of that, kind of grandfathered into staying there, and we help with keeping the riffraff away. We have police on speed dial basically, and people show up that's not supposed to be there, certain hours other than us.
Right. So you're like security / flyers.
Like free security in a way.
Okay. And now, are there any residents nearby that?
Yeah, they just built a whole bunch of multi-dwellings, so a bunch of apartments, but we haven't really seen the people come from those set apartments over into like this area. Mm-hmm. This is a big spot. Like this is a huge campus. This isn't a small one. There's 3 parts to it.
I want to do this.
There's just a ton of spots to fly.
If somebody wants to get into flying a wing, because people ask me all the time, how do I get into FPV? But I can't answer the whole.
He's flying right there in this video. You want to get the He-Wing T1 Ranger.
How much is it?
The best for a beginner. I want to say it's like $120 maybe.
Oh,
somewhere around there, maybe $150. Don't quote me on that. But what the unique feature about it, and I work with them for a couple of years now. They're not my main sponsor, but they are one of my sponsors. Right Wings are my main sponsor. That's the one that makes my frame. However, for people that are getting in to wings and want to dabble into fixed wing, I suggest this aircraft because it comes in a box, like a shoebox size, and you just put it all together within like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The most time you're going to take is putting your VTX in your receiver in, and then you're off to the races. And then if anything breaks, a wing, tail section, whatever, you can just buy the replacement part, and it's just literally pop it right back on.
So what, in your opinion, starting from scratch, not flying at all, what is easier to learn, a fixed wing like this or a quad?
They're both their own animals, I guess. Is the best way to describe it. Because I started with fixed wing, and then when quads were becoming, I want to say popular, but they were just becoming on the scene. They were all like 500 size quads and whatnot with crappy flight controllers. DJI wasn't even around at the time. So I had to learn to fly with PID dials and shit like that on my quad.
Speaking of being an OG and the old days, what I like to do from time to time is go on my guest's YouTube channel and go back to the very first video that they posted.
Yeah, if it's the first one, that's going to be funny as hell. Because
it's from 11 years ago, and you look a little different.
Oh, I'm much different.
Yeah.
Back to my very first video?
The very first video on your channel.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen this in forever.
Yeah. It's 11 years old. What
So
drone?
you realize at this point, I've already been flying fixed wing it for almost. I have to look at the date. What is the date on this? 2011, 12?
It's 11 years ago, whenever that was. So it'd be 13, 12, 13?
12.
12. Yes.
Yeah, because I started in October 2010 because I sold all my RC stuff. And I saw fixed wing FPV. It was trappy. And I was like, I got to do that. And then I saw another video, went back to this hobby store, and this guy showed me an FPV with a quad. And so I started researching, and I found this one, and I bought it. I'm like, well, let me start figuring out how to fly. And this is me literally flying my garage with FPV gear on it, trying to figure shit out.
That's good. Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's right here, actually.
Seriously, you don't still have this thing?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah. Right here.
Stand by. We're getting the thing.
Oh, yeah, man. But the crews, all the crew members have been here to the hangar.
Yeah.
It's the actual drone hangar, and
wow,
it's
there
2,000
it is.
square. It's 2,000 square foot shop we have here, man. It's filled with drones.
Right.
Marty, who's donated this, he was part of the OG crew way back in the day, and we have drones like you wouldn't believe going way back in time. This is 2010, or this one's probably 11.
Wow. Is that a wall hanger, or do you still?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It hangs up. This is a Gowie 500X.
Okay.
It's aluminum, plastic, little these like hanger feet.
Man.
Oh, this is a wooden dowel that we used to extend to put our 1.3 control because 5.8 sucked. We didn't use 5.8. We used 1.3 for video.
Man, you are the O of OGs.
I go back to when like Get FPV wasn't even around. Ready-made RC is where you went to get your FPV gears.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you needed. And it was just like all 1.3 and some 2.4.
Okay.
5.8 was horrible, had horrible range. When it came out, nobody used it. It was like, that stuff's garbage.
Just checking on my dog to see if he's
alive.
Yeah, he's 18, and in the middle of the night, I reach over and make sure he's still breathing.
Yeah,
I got the shovel on standby. It's terrible to say, but he's 18, you know? Like one day it's going to be a heartbreak morning, you know?
Yeah, it will be.
Right. But anyway,
I have 2 dogs.
Let's not think about our doggy pals. But I want to share something funny I found on your channel.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
This is probably the funniest thing.
Make sure I made everything private that needs to be private, right?
This is probably the funniest thing I've seen on your channel. It's so well done.
There's a birthday wish that's out there that doesn't need to be seen by the public. It's only for wing pilot only.
Look, I haven't been able to hack that yet, but this is just great. And I'm going to play the whole thing. And let's just listen to it and watch, because I love creativity like this. So this is the shit stain.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
Enjoy this.
What the is this piece of shit?
Prepare to be dazzled by the extraordinary, the inimitable, the sensational freestyle wing from Right Wing. Behold, the shit stain. Unleash the beast. Our skid mark motor and Uranus ESC are like the roaring engines of a supersonic rocket, giving you the power to perform aerial stunts that defy gravity itself. A rainbow in the skies. With an abundant supply of Shelby Glide, your shit stain becomes a mobile canvas, turning the heavens into a kaleidoscope of vibrant colors, creating a spectacle that's second to none. Lights, camera, action! Elevate your flight game with the optional Dingleberries LED system. Your shit stain transforms into a flying light show, setting the night ablaze with an array of colors and patterns that leave spectators mesmerized.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Don't merely own a wing, possess an extravaganza of power, style, and innovation. The shit stain is the zenith of freestyle flying, and it's here to take your breath away. Order now and ascend to a realm of flight like never before.
Shit stain!
If anybody sustained any emotional damage while watching this silly dumbass video, well, you can send your email to emotionaldamagethesenuts@thecrewfpv.com, and goddamn it, grow up. It was just a joke. We're out. Aren't we, Sean? Are we? We're out. Bye. And what was the other thing you wanted to say? Dig is not included. Dig is not included.
Dig is not included. Dude, that's so funny, man. How old is that?
That was
how did
for all the crew.
How did that come about? You need to do more of those.
So we have more on the plate in production. We've already started to semi storyboard it out, but That one actually started with Rue, which is MSR right here. He usually sits right next to me. He's one of the OGs of the crew. And that's what he calls my wing, the wing I'm flying right now.
Well, I mean,
for so long,
your wings
are
so
beat up.
It's beat up
flies
because
like butter. It's so good.
You use it a
he
lot.
Calls it the shit stain.
Yeah, you use your wing. I've seen your wings. They're kind of shit stains, but they fly.
Yeah, it's shit stain. When they're first built, they look amazing. They're beautiful. The lines, it's so smooth. It's graceful. But then I fly for a month and it looks like dog shit.
Well, I mean, that's true with FPV.
Because they don't stop flying well. This current one is just built so well that no matter how much I've been pounding into everything, concrete, walls, poles, everything, that it's not twisting, which is the death of a wing.
Yeah.
It still flies straight and puts out great video. So I'm going to fly it till it's done.
Well,
and then I'll build another one.
You're old enough to remember in high school when somebody wore brand new white shoes, somebody would come up and scuff them. Yeah. You know, I mean, that's the way it is with FPV and wings and stuff. You see somebody with a brand new shiny, just built quad on their backpack. You're like, but then you see somebody with, like, you know, wires hanging off, the lights are dangling.
Yeah.
You know, like the props kind of looks like the Mars.
I only hand tight my prop on, so I don't. So that's why another reason why my props don't break, because when it hits the ground, if I skid on it, because I'll land it on the asphalt and skid it to my feet. I don't want to take more than 5 steps getting out of my chair to go get my wings. So if I go more than 5 steps, then I failed. I've been doing it for years. People think it's funny, but that's what I do. That's why I can place it anywhere I want. But I need to say something.
Yes, please.
We were talking about that skit, that whole bit.
Yeah.
That started with Rue, but then when Rue brought it up, he sent out, hey, he knew I need to get ESCs. We're having a hard time finding them for my wing. He perused the internet and he came across the Uranus ESCs, the real ESCs, the size that I needed. And I took that, and then that was the catalyst. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Shit stain, Uranus, here we go. So then I got everybody involved. All the crew members got involved one way or another, including one of my best friends from back home. He does radio like you. And I had AI generate the script, checked it over, read it, proofed it again, and then I sent it to my best friend back home.
That was AI.
ChatGPT 3.5. I went in there and I gave the parameters, said what I wanted to say, and then we tweaked it, and then I sent it off to my buddy back home who does radio, and I say, hey, do me a solid. You feel like doing it? He's like, oh man, I had so much fun doing that.
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna do more.
Please.
And we have more on the plate. Like we're already getting
excellent
in motion. Yep.
There's a lot of people watching probably that may not be familiar with you. But you are, like I say, you're one of the originators, and everybody should know you. There's a link to your stuff, of course, in the description, and I hope everybody will
appreciate it.
Check your wacky channel and your wacky stream out.
Come watch our show.
Yeah.
The drone hangar is not a me thing. It's literally our show. All these guys put in time on the show one way or another. Some guys do more as far as technical. Other guys do more with ideas and coming up with, new bits and everything else. It's an everybody thing.
It's fun to have an outlet like that with your friends. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's blast.
I have to mention a couple more super chats for Jeff's hot water heater. We're gonna get him a platinum one at this point. Thank you so much, Ken Tony 1999. Didn't mention first, but here's more. Did I skip another? Thank you, Ken, for I don't know how I skipped stuff, but thank you. I apologize if I skipped anybody else. T-Bird FPV with the 999 words of wisdom for Shelby. Bring your own SD card to Rampage. I will have, but I want it to work. Ooh, that's a dig on your SD card, I think.
Me?
You don't dig it. Hey, listen. What? Thanks for the super chat, but you don't dig on another man's SD card. That's the rules, man.
What did I do? Am I being blamed for holding someone's SD card?
I think he's just knuckle tapping you. By the way, I have an actual.
If he was at Rampage, I think I do have someone's SD card. Oh, you got a real one? Oh, I can trump that. I got my old coach's whistle.
Oh, this is a police one. The police one.
There we go.
My police whistle can arrest your coach whistle. So thank you, T-Bird FP, very much, and Trevor Fuss, awesome. An Australian $5. Thank you, Trevor. He is on the mend himself, so thank you very much for popping in. This is a second one, as you missed the first one for Jeff. I think you missed it, but thank you, and thank you again. Trevor is a regular in the Discord, and again, if some moderators will put my Discord up here, we'll pop in that afterwards. We can talk about whatever you want, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. And I think Shelby, did you say you had a minute to pop in as well?
Yeah, I got a couple minutes afterwards.
All right. So I'm
it is.
Try not to make this too terribly long, but at this point.
Oh man, don't worry. I'm used to going over on ours. We don't usually end till 9:30.
Oh, okay. All right.
9:45. We're supposed to be only a 9-minute show.
Okay. Well, that's what
I never really start on time, and we don't really end on time, but we try.
That's what I try to do, but it usually ends up going over. But right now, I think with all this generosity and wonderfulness, it's wearing me out emotionally. It really is. So I need to step in the Raz.
Finally.
Just please, have you been in the Raz before? You've been in once before.
This is the first time, man, and I'm gonna fart all over this place.
Okay. All right. I appreciate the golden banana hammock that you're sporting. That's lovely.
Thank you.
So everybody
nicely,
just kind of sit back, relax, and try not to think about any of the horrible things going on in the world, people arguing and bickering and things that don't really matter in the long run, and just sit back and relax. But remember, there is one rule, one suggestion here in the Raz, and that is, do you know what it is, Shelby?
Yes, Alan, don't fart in the damn Raz, please.
Please try not to break any wind in the Raz. Now, enjoy. Lambo drives a Zambo, farted. What the hell, man?
I had my money on Mr. Appleweiss, but he failed.
What that? Well, I mean, they could have done it at the same time. It could have been
high, dab time, sure, please.
Could have been a synchronized fart, but yeah, man.
That's
I mean,
nice.
there's always a rule breaker. Always a rule breaker.
Synchronized farting in the Olympics? That's going to be a new thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might as well be.
Yeah.
There's some dumb sports in the Olympics. What's the dumbest Olympic sport that you know?
I don't want to be mean, but I just can't get down with the synchronized swimming, bro.
I mean, synchronized
I understand
anything.
the skill set. I understand it. I get it. It's very, very, very much physical, but I just.
All right.
It's not my cup
And I
of
have
tea.
a legit question, okay? I'm not really a sports fan.
Yeah.
But I do make it a point to watch women's gymnastics in the Olympics. Does that make me a creeper?
No. My daughter's played gymnastics.
Okay, because
so
I am watching
I guess
it.
that would make me really bad because that shows me I'm hanging around
Well,
looking at other people doing gymnastics.
I watch
What?
I watch it in slow motion for the sport of it. I don't.
Well, I don't know.
You know, you can slow it down, and then I put different music on. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just.
We're in Sussville now.
I mean,
bro.
Is it starting to get creepy now?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
definitely.
Well, I
getting
probably
up
overshared
wrong
again.
way, huh?
Yeah, I probably overshared. All right, so we're gonna give this away here in just a minute. This is
That's cool, right
$300 value, and let me just bring this out. We're not doing it now. We're not doing it now. But I have
I
it
see
here.
moist a lot in the chat. Was there a reference to moist?
Moist? I don't
Yeah.
know. If you're talking
I don't know.
women's
I'm
Olympics
just
and
reading it
moist,
as it's up on your screen. I'm like,
right? I'm not the creeper. All right, so here we go.
No, I'm not creeper. No.
No. Look at this. Look at this beautiful
That's nice.
piece of machinery here. This will hold your mirrored or mirrorless camera, video camera. This is fine, and I can tell you, smells like Shenzhen. Smells like.
Careful, you might get the new one.
Right. That's how we got COVID in the first place. Sniffing all the Chinese electronics.
Our weird American fetish is the new electronic smell.
I just love that smell.
Well, that smells like a dirty mic.
And
sorry.
And I, as you know, I'm a peeler. I peel all that plastic shit off of the protective.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I haven't done that. It's hard that's why I'm keeping this closed, because if I left it open, I would peel. But I'm
Are you going through withdrawal?
Well, just knowing it needs peeling in here is really
Yeah.
triggering me. So I'm going to put this down here and try not to think about it. And I'll give that away here in just a bit. But I do have
I'm different. I leave that shit on there, man.
Why? Do you really?
Yeah.
Why? You going to resell
Well,
it?
I drive you nuts, man. My Chargers still have it on it. Solar
Why?
bank batteries have them on it.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I
Why?
just let them beat that
Why?
piece of plastic, and then eventually it wears off. And I'm like, okay, now that thing's exposed.
So
I'm
you-
rough on my equipment.
Okay, so you like have a brand new 10-year-old drive or something. Wow, look at it. Wow, it looks brand new. It's 11 years old. All right.
Exactly.
So I have a viewer video here to share, and this is from Caroline Tyler. She sends great stuff all the time, and these are war guns. All right. She says, this was the last of the videos I made for my trip to Spain. It features some of the biggest guns I've ever seen. Well, that's not true. Here are the biggest
That's
guns
impressive.
you've ever seen, right here, baby, right there. These are were made in Sheffield, England, and shipped over the years between World War I and World War II.
Wow, look at that. That's impressive.
I wonder where she is right here. Like, if she's, I hope she's,
yeah,
you know, like flying over water that far. That, God, there's so much cool stuff in Europe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the history there. I used to live in Europe.
You did? Where'd you live?
Yep, I lived in Germany, while my dad was stationed there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you saw a lot of like castles and cool stuff over there.
Yeah, the town that we lived in Heidelberg actually has a castle. That's their like main anchor tourist thing, because it sits on the Neckar River, overlooks it. It's very beautiful. Actually, the high school, the military school that was there for Department of Defense school system, it's no longer there. But when it was there, the high school graduates go to the castle and have their ceremony.
I'm so jealous. All we have here in the States is White Castle. Thank you very much.
Burgers are good, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, try to get a burger at that German castle, right?
Oh man, they got great food over there. I'll take that food over
No
this
doubt.
food.
No doubt. Again,
you ever had real schnitzel? You ever had real schnitzel with, a real German meal? Man,
No.
I'm telling you, it's like on a whole nother level.
No.
Yeah, then have it with a beer and wash it down. Just it's not
Were you there for Oktoberfest?
I was.
What is that like?
It's not as crazy as you might think it is.
It's crazier here in the States, right?
It's a big festival, right? So you have a parade through the town, and they're throwing candy to kids, and then the parents are, all hanging out in the beer tents, and
And then the parents and the kids, they all have crack open beers, and the kids get drunk on, and it's big.
Yeah, but in Germany they don't get that way. I think people have misconceptions, like they don't get smashed drunk like that.
Oh.
Now some do, but it's not as like here in the U.S. when they're having a party, like shit, everyone's getting wasted, right?
Right.
But it's not the case there.
Okay. Well, cool. I have to. One of these days, I'll get my passport.
Introduced to alcohol in Germany, especially when they're much younger, man. It's not viewed the same as it is here.
Right. Well, you tell somebody they can't have something till they're 21, they're gonna want it before then. They're like, well, it sounds great. I want to try it. So this is a cool little video. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. This is I can't remember who it's from. I didn't write it down, but this is
Jaeger sauce. There you go, bro.
This is a DJI Air 3 imitating a news helicopter with sound effects, because they said, Ken, I remember you saying to your host and guest once that a lot of the Skycam video you get from news outlets probably is from a drone, but they put the sound effects over to make it look like it's an actual chopper. So that's what he did here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So of course, all the sound effects are courtesy of Epidemic Sound, because they have everything and they're not crap. So this is from Dronaza. I mean, it does.
It does. It
right?
sounds like a helicopter.
Like if you didn't know it was a drone and they just put this on the news.
Yeah.
You'd buy it.
It would have fooled me. You would have fooled me a little bit there.
I mean, if you're a cheap news outlet and you can't afford a helicopter, just throw some helicopter sound effects on some drone footage.
Get Dronanza.
Right.
On your team.
That's so great.
It's cool as hell, though. I mean, it's Let's do it.
He filmed an accident site from a safe distance over a building. Right. They just threw some sound effects on there. Dronanza. Get to the chopper.
It's a catchy name.
I think I thought I had that. Nope, I guess I don't. I used to have Arnold saying, get to the chopper. All right, one more video here. This is from David Maas. And this is one that I forgot to play last week. This is Active Track with a Mini 4 Pro. He says, Ken, since you're a fan of the Mini 4, here is an Active Track and obstacle avoiding music, of course, from Epidemic. And since you're going to ask what's in the pack, 40 pounds of rocks. So he's training right here. He's got 40 pounds of
look at that.
Freaking rocks in here. Training for backcountry winter Colorado trips. David Moss.
Here you go. He's from my home state. Let's go, Colorado.
Yeah.
That's where I'm born. I own property in the high country.
You do?
Yep.
In the high country?
Yeah. So Colorado Springs is where I'm from, and Denver and all that. All those big cities are on the Front Range, which is basically you're right at the base of the beginning of the Rockies. Literally, you're at the base of the mountains.
And do they call it
there? You go up in the mountains to go to the ski resorts. They're all up in the high, what we call a high country. and that's where my property is. It sits about 8,500 to 9K. So
neat.
It's on the side of a hill.
And if you invite Fly High FPV there, it will be the high country.
Oh, we're trying to do it. Yeah, right. No, we'll take care of that.
Awesome. Thank you, David.
We're trying to get an event going on out there. Probably in April, maybe May. We're just trying to coordinate times, but it's going to be in Colorado.
Yeah.
In the high country.
In the high country.
Shadows will be there to keep it up there. And we're going to listen to John Denver, Rocky Mountain High, over and over again.
Yeah. Are you going to get Rocky Mountain High?
Well, you can get that for free. That's what the song's about.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting video.
I like that. I love Colorado, man. It's
Yeah.
best. It's heaven on earth to me.
So you fly wings all the time, but what camera drones do you own? Do you own any?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've got the old school stuff. Like I've got a Flame Wheel 450 with the second batch run of the NASA. But I don't fly those anymore. They're just museum pieces at this point.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a whole bunch of quads. I used to be a quad pilot, but platform drones, or like you guys call them camera drones or whatever, don't really fly those that much. Once mini quads came out, the very beginning, because I have one of those first run of the very first mini quads that were ever sold. I just got one of those in our museum. But when those came out, I switched from those platforms because that's what they were evolving into at that point. The Phantom hadn't even come out yet.
Wow.
Mini quads came out. I think I'm trying to make sure the timeline overlapping might be off a little bit, but yeah, I switched. Mini quads, I switched, and I never looked back. And then, of course, eventually I went back to wings because.
Now tell everybody about your wing prowess. I mean, you're an actual champion, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Tell everybody what trophies you got. Tell us why you're the wing
I got a
king.
Bunch. I got an IO trophy. I got a first place at IO. I've got a national, and then a whole bunch of regionals and all from everywhere. I got the first one from the very first one in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I won Vegas. I've won Florida, nationals, all over the place. So.
Is it hard
it used to be a good community, nice, strong community, but everybody kind of moved on and the organization kind of split. So there's a void, but maybe it'll come back one day.
Well,
but
you know what?
For me personally, I'm done racing.
But you're a big enough personality to fill that void, sir. All by yourself. All by yourself. So, all right, I guess it's time to go ahead and give this $300 thing away. This big.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This big
Where's
aircraft.
Wallbanger? I saw him in the chat somewhere.
All right.
I hope he's in here because I know he could use that for his camera. So let's go.
All right. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to play a video that I thought for sure, like, people kind of got upset about my last video. I thought for sure people would lose their minds over this one. I'm going to play this video, and while it's playing, all I need for you to do is tell me the exact title of it. All right? It's somewhere on my channel. If you recognize it, if you're a regular viewer, then you will know what it's called or how to find it, and then tell me what it's called. But I need the exact title. First person to put the exact title in the chat will win this fine Aircross 2 gimbal. All right? And this is the video that I thought, and the people that were in the video, you're not eligible, okay? All right? So Fly High Dave, all you guys, sorry.
Uh-oh.
All right?
Uh-oh.
If you want a gimbal, I'll get you one.
Intrigued. You got my attention.
But, this is the video I thought would blow up the internet and get everybody mad at us. But I'm going to play it. Enjoy, and the first person that gets the correct title will win.
All right, here we go. I'll tell you when I'm clear. Go.
Oh.
Have you seen this?
No.
This is the most fun I've ever had with FPV ever.
Oh, no doubt.
Come on, man.
It was
Are
great.
they airsoft?
Yeah, airsoft. They're trying to shoot the drone down. We're trying to shoot the airsoft dudes down.
There's you too.
Yeah, and I am just, this is pure joy for me. That's.
Y'all got nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna go interview the dudes. How's it feel to suck so much?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go for round 2. You ready?
Yeah.
We're just throwing bombs.
Go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whoa, what was that? Oh, some smoke grenades, some smoke bombs. All right.
It's just amazing.
Phosphorus burst.
Yeah. Right. This was so fun, Shelby.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a blast. I would have a blast either way. Unless I got hit with one of those.
Bouncing off of me.
Balls. Yeah, Shags is there. I'm sure he's having a blast.
I'm gonna peek up.
He's having a blast.
Oh God!
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's carnage. It's
the dead bodies on the ground.
The timing down. He's trying to line up it with the timing of them shooting out.
Yeah, they're just laying on the ground like we killed them.
I'm out of shot. Don't try this at home, kids. Unless your home is.
Yeah.
Unless you live with me. Unless your home is near Dave's house.
Yeah, that was so fun. I remember we had not planned that. We had just happened to be there, and then the airsoft guys were there, and we're like, oh, hey, do you want to shoot at us if we shoot at you? Yes, let's do it. So
I like drones versus paintballs. I think Drone Me Up said that's a good one.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I think we've got a winner. The first person to get the correct title was they tried to shoot down his drone, but the drone shoots back. And the winner, the first person, looks like the farter himself. Lambo drives a Zambo. Now, if there's any dispute, I've got mine in live chat. If you're just watching in top chat, it may skip some people for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what I see.
It does do that.
I will go back and double, triple check, but congratulations, man. Well deserved, sir. You got this. I will send it to you. Make sure you email me and remind me because I'm old and I forget stuff, but you can send your email here.
Wallbanger, I was rooting for you, man. Did you put shit in there?
Did Wallbanger? Oh, I'm sorry, Wallbanger.
You got to participate, Wallbanger.
Son of a gun. All right.
It's going to take it out of your pay here at the crowd. Pay anything, so just be negative.
So I think this is probably after all that mayhem with drones. It's probably a good time to mention remotepilot101.com. I mean, that was a legal Part 107 flight.
It's the best segue ever.
I think so. Yes. We're all 107 pilots out there. That was legal, right? We were on private property, and it was in Mexico, and so, it's fine. But
posh.
Pish posh. RemotePilot101.com is the place if you want to get your 107, especially now if you've got a damn Mini 3 or 4 and you got a big battery, you got to be Part 107, I guess. But RemotePilot101.com, use Heron 18 to get 30% off. That knocks it down to about $104. And he's got video courses that are being updated all the time. Jason Shepard, the 2 watch wearing, white smile having. His smile is visible for 3 statute miles. He's a really great instructor. And if he can put all that knowledge in this dumb noggin, by God, you can do it too. And also, M0A.com. If you want to become a manned pilot, if you're already 107 and you want to make that leap into manned pilot, that's also the place to go. There's only if you're 107, you've already got 75% of the training that you need to become a manned pilot. So there you go. M0A.com and RemotePilot101.com. Heron 18 gets 30% off when you take your Recurrent test. Of course, it's free, but you want to pass it. Always update and get the knowledge to fly safely and legally in the United States. RemotePilot101.com. Love you. Mean it. All right.
It's always about safety.
It is. It's always about safety. Yes. All right. Well, what else should we share about your channel or show? I have one more video from you.
Okay.
And I could watch.
Well, I mean, I do fly wings. That's primarily what.
Yes.
I do on the channel. Aside from us doing the show, we just use my platform, my channel to get a little bit more spread out.
Right.
So that's why we do the show on there. The Drone Hangar itself actually has its own YouTube channel. We just don't post on it right now. Maybe we will resurrect that one and keep using it.
Sure.
But right now we just use my channel. But yeah, freestyle videos, flying a wing. That's my thing. Used to race them. Used to do vlogs. Oh, there's so much crap in here.
Yeah. This was another one that caught my attention. I love this. There's a lot upside down flying in this.
Yep.
Is upside down flying in a wing? Is it?
It's awesome.
Is it hard?
It's flow. What you're seeing is what I call flow. This is some people would be like call it flow state. I've been saying flow forever, and it's I used to get ridiculed about it, and I didn't care, but I'm like, that's the only way I can describe it. Almost like the force. It's everything. It's just you get connected. It's almost like a hypnotic state in a way.
It's out of body. It's out of body, isn't it?
Yeah, it's out of body.
Yeah,
correct. It's completely out of body experience. And Rue's flown with me for so many years now. He even knows when I call it getting connected to the flow, where I'll start mumbling out crap like, I don't even know what's happening here, right, man? What's going on? Why are we doing this? What's going on? Like it just starts to evolve into its own thing.
It's such a zen feeling. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Have you ever flown 3D quads? Have you ever flown?
No. It's always she's my sis in the drone world.
Oh, she's the queen of that.
I saw. Yeah, she's the queen, and I've watched her for years and years. Good to see her back, thank God. And she's boosting back what I thought it would happen, which was it would boost the 3D community again. But the answer was no. Rue's done it. I've seen him do it in person. I've seen Zoe do it in person. It's very impressive. It's a whole nother skill set.
I've done it once, and I'm good at it.
Really? Really?
Yes, I'm surprisingly good at it. I don't know. I love going upside down.
Yep.
It's the spatial. I really want to. Now that I see this, I think I want to do wing stuff and just do upside down stuff.
Another levels, right? So like this, then I start flying mentally. I'm thinking, like this is the. You ever watch? I'm sure you watch Empire Strikes Back. Remember Cloud City? Mm-hmm. And you could fly under the city, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Falcon did. Same kind of concept. So I can fly underneath, kind of thinking that in my mind, like I'm just underneath Cloud City or something, or I'm, flying. It's a flip in the brain, and then eventually you get connected to flying inverted, and then you fly the same way like you would traditionally.
Yeah.
And so now I have double the amount of things to do than what I had before by flying traditionally.
And a lot of people, I have some gimbal drone, GPS drone people watching that this may be making ill right now, but that's because you're watching someone else control it. If you're controlling it yourself, you can anticipate the movements, and it really is just so
once
freeing.
you figure out what I'm doing, then because you're not used to seeing it being inverted, it can mess with your brain.
One stud puppy wants to know, what wing is this? Is it custom built?
It's mine. That's the one that Right Wing makes. It's called the Bull Style.
Okay.
Which was named by our guest or our chat here at the Drone Hangar. We solicited the lounge lizards, as we call them, and they all answered, and that was the one that won. So it was the Bull Style. So we let them do it and pick it. So It's a 36-inch wing. It's based off the spec wing that I used to race and win with when I used to do my racing days.
Right.
And we took that frame and modified it some, and now it's a freestyle frame.
Excellent. All right. Well, all your links are in the description, including for that.
Thank you.
And I hope people will continue to support everybody in the drone community, because as different as we are in personality and philosophies and politics and everything and age and income, and we're all different, but we all have this one thing, this cohesive thing, flying, that we just love so damn much, that brings us all together.
Absolutely, man.
The proof is in the pudding. Let me just mention a couple more, because I don't want to forget.
Shelby Glide. Sorry. 8-bit's been shot by the bits. Shelby Glide you can get Shelby Glide. Come watch the show, and it all makes sense. Everybody's like, what the hell is he talking about?
Thank you, John Pick, for your
on 8
support.
p.m. on Sundays Eastern. Watch the show, and you'll find out everything. Lots of layers to
39 months. Saint Kenny, thank you, $5 towards the Jeff Sills Hot Water Heater Fund. And Ken Torbeck, of course. And then Uncle Bill's Toys. And Ken Torbeck is also going to be in the Discord. Again, if somebody will put and I'll put one towards the end in the credits for the Discord. And you're going to join us for the Discord for a couple minutes, right?
Yeah, I'll hang out for a couple minutes.
Just to let everybody know, we definitely got Jeff Sills a new hot water heater. And the total
absolutely
is that you guys, with your generosity, have given is $732. Golly,
that's insane, man. Seriously, that's insane. That's awesome.
If you weren't watching from the beginning, let me just remind everybody, because I don't know how many people listen to the whole thing through, but if you weren't watching from the beginning, I was worried about Jeff because I wasn't able to get a hold of him. I called him on the phone. He didn't answer. He never does that, and he's got breathing issues, so I sent the cops to his house to do a welfare check, and then he called me like 2 minutes before the show. Hey, I passed out, So I worry about Jeff, and this hot water heater is going to make such a difference to him and his boys. So thank you, everybody.
Absolutely, man.
Do you have anything else to
say? Thank you, everybody. That's impressive.
It's overwhelming.
Thank you. I should say that's impressive, you all.
It really warms the heart, and I appreciate it very much. And Jeff will too.
Really cool.
Uncle Bill's Toys, $10, just because. Awesome. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks you. I thank you. And I guess that will just about do it. You get the last word, Shelby. What would you like to say?
I was just going to read a comment. It says, Mark White says, believe me, you can watch the show as often as you want, but it still won't make sense. If he's talking about our show, then yes.
Yes, his show. There's a link in the description.
It's okay. We even have an email for these kind of things. It's called Emotional Damage D's Nuts at thecrewfpv.com.
Like this show has kind of a format. His show's different every time.
Every time.
I
mean, we try to stick to a format, but it is a ride. It is fun, and that's the idea. And we're trying to keep roots to FPV. We're just letting you in as us, the crew, and we're bringing it to you in a format we think it's going to be entertaining to you. We watch your videos that you submit to the Discord, and that's it. We actually, all the super chats, any funding that we get goes into a big pool. 100% of it is then distributed by buying whatever gift cards, gifts, whatever prizes, and we just give them right back out to the community. So
excellent.
We don't see
it's all share.
YouTube's the only one that gets anything.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for being on, and I guess that'll just about do it for now.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
I don't know if I mentioned the winner of this. I think it almost slipped. Let me just mention it really quick. If you're watching, here is the winner. Eric Grimes. I was giving so much stuff away tonight, I almost forgot. Thank you, Eric Grimes. Look, Shelby's already out the door. He's already out the door. Thank you very much, Shelby Vol, for being in. And Keith, I called you like 2 minutes before the show, and you did the news, and you're a bud. I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody for supporting the channel and the community, as always. Until next time, bye. Close enough.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Beauchamp too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!